Projects are vital to organizations, and this necessitates that project managers exhibit a high sense of responsibility, accountability, leadership, attention to detail, fairness in decisions and judgments, maintaining timely communication with different stakeholders, and approaching risks and issues proactively. These traits enable project managers to drive the projects towards success. In the dynamic landscape of project management, embracing diverse and creative approaches is essential for achieving successful outcomes. Project managers must adapt to evolving challenges, explore innovative methodologies, and foster a culture of agility. Project managers need to shift from traditional methods and incorporate fresh perspectives such that the project teams can handle uncertainties with resilience. This proactive shift in mindset allows for dynamic problem solving, improved stakeholder engagement, and ultimately ensures project success in an ever-changing environment. By embracing creativity and adaptability, project managers cultivate a strong foundation for addressing the multifaceted demands of today's projects. Imagine your organization has signed a contract with the client for implementing a data migration project. The client demands that the migration happen smoothly, flawless, and within the stipulated project schedule. Our scenario is descriptive of the client's mindset on this project. The client cannot tolerate any risks in the deliverables, such as missing data, data manipulation, data errors, compatibility issues, etc., and project delay is not allowed. The first 4 items of the following list are competencies of a PM, while the final 4 reflects their leadership skills. Responsibility and accountability are 2 major characteristics that keep the project manager occupied throughout the project. Project scope, project schedule, and project cost are the 3 components that determine the success of a project. Scope baseline contains the project scope statement and the acceptance criteria. Schedule baseline contains the overall schedule of the project. Cost baseline contains the overall budget needed to complete the project. When a project fails to meet the baseline, the project is considered a failure and the project manager is answerable and accountable for the loss. This fact motivates the project manager to proactively discuss issues or risks that may show up during and after migration and thereby trying to eradicate problems at the early stages. The project manager must plan the frequency of communication with the client and ensure the sending of timely updates regarding the project, which will build trust and confidence in the project manager and the project work. Maintaining transparency is about communicating the facts to the stakeholders despite any mishap in the project. It reflects the honesty of the project manager, and at the same time, this helps the management to take appropriate actions pertaining to the project situation. Paying attention to details is key for becoming an excellent project manager, as a pilot must pay attention to every parameter of the aircraft while on the move. Likewise, it is of utmost importance that the project manager pays attention to the performance of the project, like scope, schedule, cost, risks, resources, quality, communication, procurement, and stakeholders while the project is in delivery. Team management is vital to success. A project manager should foster the ability to connect with their team on an emotional level where appropriate. Conflict resolution. We know that conflicts are inevitable, and conflicts appear in every organization and at all levels. Resolving conflicts is a critical skill for project managers to ensure smooth collaboration and project success. Create awareness. As part of team development, a project manager must ensure all team members are in sync with the project scope, schedule, stakeholders, and risk. If someone's unfamiliar or unaware of certain aspects of the project manager should educate them about it until they're aligned with the rest of the team. Arrange necessary training. If team members are struggling in technical skills required for the project manager should arrange training for these members as soon as possible. This upskilling is the PM's responsibility as it ties into successful project delivery. This concludes the skills and competencies a project manager must demonstrate in their role. As you have learned, to be a successful PM combines competencies for the job as well as leadership skills. From preparing and monitoring project plans, developing collaborative teams, and ensuring communication is smooth across stakeholders, A PM's skill set is wide and varied in such a role.